Example, my orange hat. Those of y'all who are really into fashion, you know every now and then you get this piece that becomes this sentimental item that is almost like a calling card for you. And that's what happened with this orange hat. I was wearing this orange hat almost every single video, right? It was almost a brand. I was gonna have a logo drafted with this orange hat. Today, the orange hat doesn't really vibe the same way. Let me see real quick. Other than yard work, I probably wouldn't go out rocking this hat. Right? It just, something about not having the hair down here just changes the whole vibe of it all, man. You know, it's just... What's good, YouTube? TP Locs here, bringing you guys another video today. Yes, today I'm gonna be sharing with you a couple things that have happened as a result of me cutting my locks. I know in my last couple videos, it seemed like it's been all bad, but you know, there have been some upside. If you are interested in that video, stay tuned. As usual, you guys, if you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button right now. If you have hit that like and subscribe button, definitely wanna make sure that notification bell to stay notified on all the posts the moment I post. Let's get into the video. Now you guys, much to my surprise, when I decided to cut my locks, the toll that it had taken on me was a lot less substantial than I had thought it would be. As a person who had locks for about 5 years, you're talking about memories upon memories. The birth of my child, moving from Seattle to Texas, you know, the promotion, all of our life's benchmarks, landmarks, all of the photos, the portraits that we've taken as a family, all of them have locks in them. They've been a huge part of my life. This very channel and me getting to meet some of you is a result of those locks. For me, when I cut them, there was an expectation that there'd be a little bit of, just a little bit of missing them. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of a longing or a mourning process. I gotta be honest, there has not been a mourning process. Matter of fact, if I didn't have like a bald spot and patches that I would be dealing with, I would think that, you know, the full process of my locks and having the locks and cutting them off had been fully complete. Like I had been through the learning and training program, the 5-year program, and I had taken in all of the necessary lessons, y'all, because benefit number one for me cutting my locks is that I really do appreciate my loose natural hair, and not necessarily having it in loose natural form, but just the individual texture, being able to comb it, being able to see it, being able to see its natural color. There's things that I really had forgotten about my hair. And I know this might sound a little odd, but when your hair has spent all that time in locks, you kind of lose the ability to interact with it in the ways that you can. There's a lot of different ways that your hair maneuvers. There's been waves that I've gotten to play with. I've been able to see my natural curl pattern. I've been able to sort of joke with my wife about whether or not I'm actually a 4C hair texture. Some people got that 3C trying to pass as 4C and be playing like they really got it when they don't. But in the process of cutting my locks, I really have gained a little bit more appreciation for my hair. I enjoy being able to sort of just rub through it. I enjoy being able to wash it. I enjoy feeling how it reacts. The process of getting reacclimated with my hair has actually been a really, really enjoyable one. Not only for just being able to get to experience it, but also the impact that it has on how I look. The interesting thing about these forms now, this is the first time that I've ever been able to grow a beard and like regular loose natural hair, minus the bald patches, okay? Don't make jokes, it's too soon. Never been a point in time where I've had loose natural hair of this length and facial hair, never. So I think it's been pretty cool to be able to experience new forms and to love those new forms. And because of that lock journey, just have that ultimate confidence no matter what. I know I got thin spots, I know I got little spots here and there, but I really have, from that lock journey, cultivated a greater sense of pride and confidence in just what I got going on, man. Cutting my locks really has given me an opportunity to experience more things with my natural hair, and it has been fun, gotta admit. Number two is not having locks has absolutely saved me more time. A lot of us have this common misconception that locks require little to no maintenance. Wake up, maybe you spray them, maybe you get some oil, maybe you don't. Obviously, it depends on your hair porosity and your individual situation. But for the most part, you can get by with not doing something to your head every single day with locks. But it still requires maintenance. There's time that you need to wash, there's time that you need to dry, which we all learn the hard way. And then there's your styling time, your retwisting time, the drying from all that. Like, It's a process. Not having to worry about any of that in the morning has been a dream. Like the fact that I do not have to wear a bonnet or a do-rag on at night at all. Obviously you don't have to with your locks either, but I chose to. But the fact that I don't have to, I don't really necessarily think about that. I'm not worried about hair getting tangled, has been an enjoyable experience. I wake up every morning, I pop a minoxidil pill, I take a morning cup of coffee, I do a workout, and then I'm done. The only thing I'll do to my hair these days is maybe do a little leave-in conditioner with a little scalp massage here and there when my hair feels dry, maybe when it starts to flake. The short length that I have right now, I really don't got much to do but put a little conditioner in it, do a little you know, maybe hit the corners or something, and that's about it. Reason number 3 is gonna hit home with everybody, okay? Especially if you're like me, trying to save money, trying to build your account up, trying to get your revenue streams up, especially if you got some churn that's looking up to you, you need some Pampers, you need gas money, gas prices is high. Make no mistake, money is important for everybody right now. When it comes to cutting my locks, I already know for a fact it is saving me some major coin. Why? If I'm like you, yes you out there, I can see you, I can even smell you a little bit. Brush your teeth. I know for a fact that you mindlessly scroll on Amazon looking at products randomly just to see what you might try, just to see what might be able to help. Why? Because for one, you like having something to look forward to in the mail. You just like at your work, your 9 to 5, just having something to look forward to. Oh my gosh, I got my conditioner. It's on its way here. Yes. But for 2, you're always interested in finding the next great product that's gonna help you out with your lock journey. Now that I've cut my locks, I don't do that anymore. All the mindless scrolling I used to do for things like conditioners and oils and tea tree oils and all those things, now I can use that money to spend it on things that I really wanna spend it on. Like Power Ranger action figures. This is my Green Ranger that I just purchased. That's right. Cutting my locks is the reason why I can afford this Power Ranger. Also the reason why I can afford this Miles Morales. Metacom Mafex, by the way. You kind of get the point. I ain't spending no more money on product. Obviously, I was using House of Ices at the latter portions of my lock journey, the last 2 years in particular. But those first 3 years, y'all, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of Sally's. That was a lot of walking into mom and pop, usually Chinese owned, black hair care beauty supply stores, looking for products with palm trees and locks, just anything that would indicate that it's for locks, just to try out. No more of that. Now, thing number 4, y'all, is quite honestly something that I am still working on, and that is my style. One thing that I've noticed since cutting my locks is that my style is kind of in a state of a flux. It's like it's in a metamorphosis, it's in a transitionary period, it's sort of pending, right? All throughout the process of growing out my locks and getting that long hair, I sort of cultivated styles and little pieces here or there that complemented the locks. For example, my orange hat. Those of y'all who are really into fashion, you know every now and then you get this piece that becomes this sentimental item that is almost like a calling card for you. And that's what happened with this orange hat. I was wearing this orange hat almost every single video, right? It was almost a brand. I was gonna have a logo drafted with this orange hat. Today, the orange hat doesn't really vibe the same way. Let me see real quick. Other than yard work, I probably wouldn't go out rocking this hat, right? It just, something about not having the hair down here just changes the whole vibe of it all, man. You know, it's just, even if that's something that I'm in my head about, like I'm just, you know, tripping, and I know a lot of y'all in the comment section will say I'm tripping. You know, goddamn it, it's just, it's style. Style is all about confidence. It's all about what's in your head and what you're comfortable in. So if that's how I feel, that's just how I feel. So that's kind of been a process that I'm going through now. All my old pieces, things still fit, but it's just, you know, certain shirts that look great with the locks may not look great now with, you know, the Good Times Afro. I don't necessarily believe that they will sync up the exact same way. So I am starting to find new pieces. Luckily, I'm in shape, and you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm relatively handsome, so it doesn't really, it's not really difficult to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? All glory to God. Being able to go into my closet and pick a fitted cap or a snapback that I can put on that actually fits is a new thing. So, you know, we'll see. But that's thing number 4. Now for the 5th and final benefit, you guys, this honestly has a lot to do with what I've been complaining about. And that is the ability for me to see my scalp, have access to my scalp, and be able to really get an indication for what my health is looking like right now. The thing about the human body that's really, really amazing is that it will give you cues and signals when something is going wrong. You just have to do your part to get the nutrients that you need and actually react to what your body is trying to show you. When it comes to my scalp, being able to see, oh, okay, my health is not where it needs to be. Or dang, maybe my stress is not where it needs to be. Every time I touch the spot, it's like I get some information. Or maybe my twisting method was wrong, right? There's a lot of different things that your scalp is trying to show you. It's been really cool to be able to see my hair, to see my scalp, and really have another indicator of how my health is actually doing. Now, obviously, visual cues and anecdotes aren't the only thing you're gonna need to see your health, but they can help. If you're like me and you're 30 plus years old, I highly recommend you getting your blood work done at least once a year so you can have a general understanding of how healthy or unhealthy you really are, because it's really important to make sure that you can spot some of those nutrient deficiencies. Some of the things that can cause my bald spot could have been a vitamin D deficiency. I'm sitting here in a sedentary job in front of a desk every single day. If you're in a similar situation, it is absolutely possible for you to be nutrient deficient and not have the things that you need. It could be because of iron, it could be because of zinc. It could also be stress. The whole idea of mitigating my stress is something that I have a really hard time figuring out how to do. A lot of times when you think about stress, it's not something that you can just feel as tangibly as just regular pain. Like when I pinch myself, it kind of feels annoying, like feels like somebody's trying to hurt me, right? When it comes to stress, those cues are not typically as overt as the pain of a little pinch, right? Those are a little bit more subtle. They could show up in your skin, they could show up pretty much anywhere on your body. But particularly with me, they could show up in that spot. So I'm grateful to be able to have the ability to kind of see that, to be able to look and go, okay, well, I'm stressed because I'm bald. I'm joking about it, but I'm serious. A lot of us out there got Fitbits, Apple Watches, and Whoops trying to tell us exactly where we are health-wise. I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing gonna tell you where you are health-wise like a big-ass bald patch that just pop up out of nowhere. I'm telling you, that's facts. That is the last and final benefit / reason / whatever, number 5. You guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope the transparency has benefited some of you. I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are sort of tugging and pulling with the decision right now. I am not trying to influence you either way. Make the decision that is best for you. If you do happen to make the decision that involves you cutting your locks, just know everything's gonna be fine, man. You might not have these exact same 5 benefits. You might have more, which I kindly encourage you to leave in the comment section below. But it's not all bad on the other side of those clippers. I can assure you that. It's not all bad. Even if you don't have your locks, 9 times out of 10, you're not like me dealing with a patch in your head, right? Like if you have an oblong head and you just cut your locks, you are fucked, okay? Y'all, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Seriousness, you guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. It's been TP Locs, signing out.
Yo, TP Locs fam, what is going on? You already know it's your boy Backpack Beatz. If you like the music on my homie TP's channel, definitely come over to my channel. I got more of these. I'm making beats every week. I'm also DJing every week for the No More Free Beat Show. So definitely make sure you stay tuned in. Got a lot of stuff popping. I appreciate everybody who's been coming from TP's channel as well. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate y'all for coming through, showing love. It's nothing but a community over here for real. We got the dope vibes. So definitely stay tuned to what we're doing on TP's channel. Make sure you stay tuned to what I'm doing on my channel also. And it's gonna be fire, man. Dope beats, dope music, dope vibes. Appreciate y'all.